I really enjoy the point-and-click adventure genre, so Planet Rix-13 caught my attention. But is this deadly planet worth exploring, or should this one be forgotten into the depths of space? Planet Rix-13 is a stylized pixel art point-and-click adventure game where our main character is crash-landed on a mysterious planet covered in radiation and you must explore and survive. The controls are simple enough. You can move the cursor around, click on various objects, and move your character accordingly. You can pick up objects and put them into your inventory. The character yourself really lacks any personality, and the game is pretty much completely silent throughout. Typical to the genre, you do have an inventory that you can manage and select items to use for the game's puzzles. Each area in the game is small, you don't have to do much exploring, but if you enjoy the art like I did, at least each new screen provided some visual charm to an overall, relatively generic sci-fi story. With the lack of overall screens for you to explore, the game makes up for it by having you do a decent amount of backtracking in what is already a really short 30-minute to 1 hour long experience, depending upon how quickly you're able to solve the game's few puzzles. There really wasn't anything noteworthy about the puzzles themselves. I had no real problem without using a guide figuring them out, and I think for point-and-click enthusiasts, they'll have absolutely no problem breezing through this one. The game does try to instill a creepy atmosphere with the lack of music and overall sound, but honestly I think something like a synthwave soundtrack could have potentially really helped the atmosphere. The game also really lacks any replayability, but thankfully the whole experience is a cheap one to have. From the technical side of things, everything ran fine, I didn't run into any crashing or other major glitches. Planet Rix-13 is on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC for $4.99, and it does feature a very easy platinum that with a guide can be done in about 20 minutes, and even without a guide, it's a very easy plat to get. Overall, I like the pixel art and price point with Planet Rix-13. For $4.99, the point-and-click experience that you're going to end up getting most likely won't end up leaving you too disappointed. Just don't expect this one to knock your socks off. With everything said, I'm going to be giving the game a 4 out of 10. But that's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.